Play the video.
It's pretty refreshing to have such a Western.
Ain't gonna lie. Oh, fuck.
Just amazes me how it manages to weave so many character stories.
That's something I don't understand, bro. Like, I understand you have to draw blood, but like y'all just out here, like, nah. Even with Naruto, you know, the some ninjutsu, I can't do that, bro. Like do it right now. Like, bite your hand and try to draw blood. Like, it's not natural. He keep a knife on him. I can't cut myself. I guess they heal. I don't know, but I'm not doing that.
Shocking twist.
Boom, we back. Top 10 anime where the main character gets betrayed and become a... Ooh, I can't say that. Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all be watching my weeaboos. It's a lot of y'all returning back. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Ignore the... You know what I'm saying? Ignore those. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe. We finna get straight into this. Again, this is not my video. ViniTube, as you can see. Thumbs up. Thumbs up the video you watching. Let's get straight to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's enjoy it. If the video starts to get like off, hopefully it doesn't, but if it starts to get like off, it's not me, it's not me. Not me. Must be StreamYard or something, but we finna let's get into this. No holding back. Let's get it. Oh yeah, Vinland Saga? That go hard. Wait, Betray? And the main character get betrayed and becomes better. He got betrayed?
Today, so I'm gonna cut to the chase. Today we're gonna be going over.
I wonder if ViniTube like know who I am, cause I be watching a lot of his videos. Like, not saying I got clout or anything like that. I understand. I wonder if he like be like, why you taking my thumbnails? Why you doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't got no clout.
Monumental milestone together. Now, let's get of Healer starts the list at number 10.
He's had a mission with clean.
Now, being a healer ain't easy, you know. In online games and fantasy worlds, one wrong move and your entire party gets wiped.
I also want to say one thing, right? So I just finished Hunter x Hunter. I gotta watch One Piece. Let me know in the comment section below some good animes to watch. What's your top anime? Let me know.
One missed timing and the entire raid is lost. While healers carry such a heavy responsibility, their skill set also makes them very high in demand and unfortunately prone to being taken advantage of. Kiaru's bright future as the world's greatest healer never materialized. Instead, he ends up on the path of torture and abuse. But fortunately for him, he has in him the greatest ability of all time. A healing spell so strong that it allows him to wind back time. Carrying the anguish of his past, the time for vengeance has come.
You taking back time, my boy?
Redo of Healer takes some of the popular elements in revenge fiction and takes the more controversial aspects to the extreme, pushing the limits of what can be shown on TV with its violence, shock value, and its sexual content. But needless to say, I'll put in some content warnings here for those interested in watching it. Now, before we continue, I'd like to give a shout out to the sponsors of this video.
Hey, shout out to the sponsor of that video. You know what I'm saying? I got some people watching. This video might do good, so we can't look at that. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep y'all attached.
Is out there?
No. Sponsor long? Oh god, man. Sponsor long. 2-3 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Our first action, adventure, fantasy.
If I recall, there was a saying that goes something like, he who fights monsters should be careful lest he turns into one himself. Well, it's not a perfect analogy. I think that pretty much sums up our premise, specifically for our protagonist Hajime's character arc. Sent into an isekai world with the rest of his class and getting the overlooked transmutation ability, resident geek Hajime finds himself betrayed by his classmates. Sent down into the abyss and left alone to die, he barely clings on to life. He struggles to survive and becomes stronger by fighting ferocious monsters, only to meet the vampire Yui. Together with her, Hajime looks to find his way back home, starting the tale of an ordinary boy's journey to become the world's strongest. Like redo of Healer earlier, Ari Fureta made some noise back in his days. This time, it's mostly for the memes regarding the CGI. However, once you look past the admittedly hilarious graphics, Ari Fureta ends up a pretty entertaining piece of popcorn entertainment. If you're up for gloriously overpowered protagonists with a supporting cast that makes the squad look like some kind of edgy Konosuba, then this might be the show for you.
This show, oh no. For some reason, I don't like, oh no. Animals.
Next up is hit light novel adaptation, Stigma of the Wind.
Okay, for sure. Yes, sir.
If you were around during the late 2000s and saw Stigma of the Wind, I wouldn't blame you if the show reminded you of Shakugan no Shakugan.
Well, just a quick notification, you know what I'm saying? This is not my video once again. I'm just reacting to it. Guess don't copyright me. That's all I'm saying. Fair use, you know what I'm saying?
However, past the red-haired female lead with
you like that one dude from Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
Are actually quite different, and it all starts with the premise of the main character. Stigma of the Wind introduces us to Kazuma, who's been sent into exile after losing a fight to his second cousin. Now that's a top-tier stereotypical Asian family right there. Jokes aside, Kazuma's actually talented at something. No, it's not flame magic.
Oh, she got the Birkin
Asian family right there. Jokes aside, Kazuma's.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, even anime characters rich with it, you know? They city girls.
Actually talented at something.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not
That's
flame
tough.
magic, which he's absolutely terrible at, but it's actually wind magic. It proves to be a curse as a series of murders involving wind magic has Kazuma in the crosshairs of the Ganagi family and said second cousin Ayano. It's a fight for survival to clear his name and unravel the mystery of the murders. Just
I don't
like
know none of these
animes.
animes. I'm not familiar with them at all.
Overpowered light novel lead. However, Kazuma's more of the hiding your true powers type, and I'd have to say that his interactions with Ayano are pretty entertaining. The visuals alone can put the show above Arifureta, but I think that the story also ends up being quite interesting.
You impersonator, dude. Okay.
We move on to classic literature, and what better title to represent the idea of a hero getting betrayed only classic literature.
Gang.
And what better title to represent the idea of a hero getting betrayed only to become stronger than Gankotsuo?
What is this?
The Count of Monte Cristo is probably the quintessential story about a person being betrayed and coming back stronger, so it's a no-brainer that an anime based on such book is on this list. Gankutsu. However, what I find the most striking about this show is its unique presentation. The art's already an eye-catcher, and while it may take a while to get used to,
these animations weird, bro.
Its own unique look and appeal.
Well, not weird. I'm not used to.
I'd say that the actual execution of the plot is still intriguing enough to keep me invested in the revenge story at hand. With the Count of Monte Cristo becoming a legendary title amongst the revenge stories the world see, it's a given. The Gankutsuo will have high expectations. I'd say that the story passes those expectations with flying colours, and I would vouch for this series. This is one of the shows that went under the radar, but the series is completely worth your time.
Think so?
One thing that will always be on a list like this is Shield Hero.
But I don't know none of these animes, bro.
I see it, Shield Hero is the series that popularized the subgenre to the mainstream, and I'd say that the anime community couldn't have picked a better show for it. Shield Hero stars Naofumi, one of the 4 heroes summoned to defend the kingdom against waves of monsters. His promising journey starts off quite rocky, being framed for crimes and being shunned by his fellow heroes and citizens. Left alone with only his companion, the demi-human slave Raftalia, the two set forth on a journey of redemption in order to protect the kingdom of Melromark. I earlier claimed that Shield Hero is one of the best revenge series, but I meant that in terms of putting the subgenre on the map. It's not the best story by a long shot, but it's got a lot of little things that ensured its success. A sympathetic lead, a nice fantasy world, an easy to follow plot, and lots of cool and cute character designs. I know it's a bit polarizing, but I also really enjoy the dynamic between Naofumi and Raftalia.
Wait, did I miss it? So remember, the summary, well, the main point we're looking for is animes where the main character gets betrayed and becomes Super Saiyan, you know what I'm saying? So, did I miss it? He got betrayed?
Next up is Yona of the Dawn.
Okay, now this look lit.
This story before now, haven't we? Sheltered princess living a life of luxury before an internal betrayal turns that world upside down, sending her life spiraling into a living hell. While that happens, said princess starts to see the kingdom for what it really is as her horizons get broadened during the seemingly impossible quest to regain the throne. It's not the most unique of stories, but if there's one thing that managed to make that premise work so excellently, it's Yona of the Dawn. It's a great coming-of-age adventure that showcases some amazing art and a very captivating storyline. It also helps that the characters, down to the side characters, are well developed. Yona Sakura herself is a great protagonist that people root for, and I think that she plays the role of the naive heroine who gets an eye-opener very well. Due to its genre and the nature of the plot and characters, I'm not really surprised that the series isn't so mainstream. However, I do urge you to give this a shot. You won't regret it.
It look like it deserves a shot, not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Take a quick commercial break. Make sure you hit the notification bell to get notified when I post. Like the video so more people can see and subscribe.
The last drop before the top 3 takes us to the chaos of the Prohibition era. 91 days.
Also, hit me up on Instagram. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere. I don't promote nothing else. I really don't. But let me know on Instagram if y'all want well, the videos that you want. Make sense? I don't know. Shoot, I'm tweaking. Play the video.
It's pretty refreshing to have such a Western.
Ain't gonna lie. Oh, fuck. Hold on, I would've yanked. I would've. Get over here.
It's pretty refreshing to have such a Western aesthetic in anime for once, and I feel that it's rare for anime to cover some historical periods in America like the Prohibition era. The lawlessness and the anarchy of the era is made all the more evident with the start of the story, which sees Angelo's family being murdered by the mafia. Now, as we all know, tragedy only fuels the fire in the heart of the survivor, and young Angelo leaves the town and rechristens himself Arvilio. 7 years later, he finds himself back in town. With vengeance in sight, he quickly encounters a member of the mafia family responsible for his family's death, and thus begins the first step to his 7-year plan of finally exacting revenge.
7 years?
Overall, 91 Days is a gripping thriller about a man's path to vengeance. It's a blood-stained path that will keep you in suspense, and you'll find yourself wanting more and more as the plot unfolds. I really recommend this show. And amongst the others on this list, I think that this is one of the most underrated shows out there.
Should I watch this? That's kind of interesting, bro. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me know next time on Dragon Ball Z. I seen the Netflix version of this. This one is crazy, bro.
Berserk is one of those series that's transcended generations. It could be due to its sheer boldness in depicting violence and the more unglamorous side of anime combined with beautiful character writing. Whatever the case, Berserk's been immortalized in the anime community for good reason. These days, some people clown Berserk for the 2016 adaptation. But when you put that one aside, you can see a story that is legitimately good.
Okay, for sure then. So I need to watch this one, because that one, bro, it was weird, bro. Him? I already know what it is. Him? Bro, he was acting sus, bro. I can't say it, but he was acting weak. Acting, my bad. He was. I remember now. Yeah, he went great. Yeah, I need to watch the older one, because the new one, Netflix, but weird.
Due to being such a gripping story about survival, betrayal, and the reality of battle, it has a lot of cathartic moments and showcases a whole slew of tragedy and redemption for our characters. If you're looking to get into Berserk, I'd suggest watching the 1997 series.
Okay.
For me, it's one of the best adaptations of the source material, and it has 25 episodes worth of content for you to enjoy the story. It's toned down compared to the manga, but it still gets his point across fairly well. I'd also recommend you watch the 3rd Berserk movie, which I think adapted the Eclipse really well.
Yeah, I need to watch those then, bro.
We proceed to 2nd place with fan favorite Vinland Saga.
I need to finish it, bro. Vinland. Who are these? Oh yeah, I'm finna finish watching these.
It's unlikely that you're going to need an introduction to this epic journey that chronicles the story of Vikings. Vinland Saga, it seems, has been on everyone's watch list since it debuted a few years back. I would say it does deserve it, though. Vinland Saga takes us back in time as it chronicles the journey of Thorfinn, a promising youth who finds his way in chaos with the death of his father. The culprit, the notorious Askeladd. They say that you should keep your enemies closer, so Thorfinn finds his way into the squad of the mighty Viking leader, hoping to one day exact revenge on the man who killed his father. In the midst of war and destruction, will he ever get that chance for sweet revenge? Vinland Saga completely deserves the praise being showered by it. It's suspenseful, thrilling, and will always keep you on the edge with its action scenes. It also helps that the show is amazing in terms of characterization and development. Definitely a recommendation.
Facts. Bruh, if you watch anime and don't want to work out, bruh, something wrong with you. Oh yeah, this was lit.
Considered by many to be one of the best anime, not just in modern times, but just all time generally, I think that not a lot would argue Attack on Titan's placement on this list. The show that sent shockwaves through the anime world that can still be felt today has all the makings of an animated masterpiece. It just amazes me how it manages to weave so many character stories.
That's something I don't understand, bro. Like, I understand you have to draw blood, but like y'all just out here like nah. Even with Naruto, you know, the summoning jutsu, I can't do that, bro. Like do it right now. Like bite your hand and try to draw blood. Like it's not natural. He keep a knife on him. I can't cut myself. I guess they heal. I don't know, bro. I'm not doing that.
Shocking twists and foreshadowing together to create a series.
You want me to turn to a Titan? I'm not turning to a Titan.
It started out as a show about fighting monsters that
all
captivated audiences due to its subversion of the usual anime tropes. But then it became very political and philosophical. It takes quite the genius to come up with a mix of those genres and make it work. But the madman Isayama did it. You also get to admire the character work and the underlying themes of the series, something which I tackle a lot on my other channel catered to my video essays. The link for that's in the upper corner. Love it.
You got a second channel, my boy? Hold on, wait, shit. Let me finish this.
Attack on Titan is an amazing series that will endure the test of time, and I can go to any length as to why it's such an amazing series. Action, drama,
definitely watch it. Watch the whole thing too. Don't stop like I did.
And that's why it's my #1 series featuring a main character coming back stronger after betrayal. So, which is your...
Boom. That's gonna be it. Let's go back and see what he talking about on other channels.
Isayama did it. You also get to admire the character work and the underlying themes of the series, something which I tackle a lot on.
So, fun fact, I actually watched this one, top 10 blank female. Bro, I watched that one. Some reason, I don't know how, all the stuff on I was cleaning my laptop and it got deleted. I was gonna upload like 4-5 videos that day, bro. That's tough, but hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's gonna be it though, cause I got some other videos I wanna film. I'm gonna try to do new videos. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something different, but you gonna see. You probably see it already. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Ronnie, I'm out. I really need to do these fastest, cause they just gonna leave. I need to bow like